Hello everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel, and this time I'm going to talk about the materials for English basic class or Bahasa Inggris class for the first student of EIN Purwokerto. Especially today I'm going to talk about how to express wishes and also desires. And this expressing wishes and desires will usually for speaking activities, but it also can be used as the writing practice as well. So what are wishes? We used to listen to what is wishes and desires. So wishes are something that we want to happen, but it is likely or unlikely to happen. So wishes is something that we want. Jadi wishes adalah harapan yang ingin kalian lakukan atau harapan yang ingin terjadi, tetapi mungkin bisa saja terjadi maupun tidak terjadi. Jadi harapan itu bisa tercapai maupun tidak tercapai ya. So sometimes we wish for something but in reality it turns out that we cannot have that. Jadi ketika kita punya harapan, terkadang harapan itu bisa tercapai tetapi kadang juga tidak. Misalnya I wish to study in UGM misalnya. Saya berharap saya bisa menjadi mahasiswa di UGM for example. But in reality I am studying in IAIN Purwokerto, but that's also no problem. Okay, and while desire, what is the difference between wishes and desire? So if wishes is something that you want, like for if desires, it usually refers to something that hasrat. Jadi kalau wishes itu harapan, kalau desire itu lebih ke hasrat. Alright, and then how to express wishes and also desires in English. If you can see the picture in the left side, you can see that someone is wishing for something. She is praying that something will happen to her. So in expressing wishes and desire in English, you have three ways. So there are three ways of expressing wishes and desire. The first one is you have present, past, as well as future wishes. But we are going to do with the first one for future wishes. Future wishes mean wish or wishes that may or may not happen in the future. Jadi untuk future wishes atau harapan masa yang akan datang itu adalah merujuk pada harapan atau wishes yang mungkin atau mungkin saja tidak terjadi di waktu yang akan datang. Nah, untuk rule-nya, for the rule you can see in the box. There are two ways of expressing future wishes. Jadi ada dua cara. The first one is subject plus wish or wishes plus second subject, then plus could or would, and then plus verb 1. Or you can also use the second one, if only plus subject plus could or would, and also verb base. And you have to know that could is used to express something that we want to able to do. Jadi could itu adalah untuk mengekspresikan sesuatu yang kita berharap kita bisa melakukannya. Sedangkan would used to express wishes that we want to happen. Kalau would digunakan untuk mengekspresikan wishes atau harapan yang akan terjadi gitu. Kalau yang could itu yang mungkin bisa kita lakukan, tetapi yang would itu yang ingin terjadi, yang kita inginkan. For example, I wish I could fly. Saya berharap saya bisa terbang. It may happen or it may not happen. It may happen when you could fly using plane. Jadi I wish I could fly. Saya berharap saya bisa terbang. Itu sebenarnya kalian seperti berandai-andai. Dan ini kalau misalnya kalian berharap punya wings atau punya sayap, it may not happen. Itu mungkin saja tidak terjadi. But if you only want to fly, you can fly using air balloon for example, or plane, or helicopter, or gondola. It can happen. Jadi untuk yang pertama itu I wish I could fly, it can happen and it may not happen. Jadi untuk yang pertama itu bisa saja terjadi dan bisa saja tidak terjadi. Second example, I wish I could visit London. Saya berharap saya bisa ke London. It may happen in the future. Mungkin saja bisa kalian lakukan in the future. Or another example is that I wish that baby would stop crying. Saya berharap bayi itu akan berhenti menangis. It may happen. Jadi bayinya pasti akan berhenti menangis gitu ya. Atau I wish it would stop raining. It has been raining for 2 days from Saturday until this morning. Yeah, if you noted. So I'm afraid that you will have bad internet connection, so that I am creating this video for you. The next example is that I wish the sun would come out. It means the sun doesn't come out. Jadi mungkin lagi mendung, jadi kalian berharap matahari akan muncul gitu ya. Another example here using if only she would smile. Kalau saja dia mau senyum. Itu kan kalian berharap bahwa seseorang itu mau tersenyum. For example, you have a girlfriend dan dia sedang jealous atau dia sedang ngambek. You can say that if only she would smile, I would be very happy, for example. Kalau saja dia mau tersenyum, saya pasti akan sangat senang. This future wishes, it may happen. Jadi kalau yang future wishes ini likely to happen. Jadi harapan yang future ini mungkin saja terjadi. Another example, you may make your own example by answering what would you do tomorrow? Apa yang akan kamu lakukan besok? Or what will you do after you woke up tomorrow? What will you do next year? What will you do after you completed the first semester, for example? Well, next year I'm going to go to Malang, for example. I want to visit my friends and also my family. After going to Malang, I plan to go to Bromo to see the beautiful sunrise in Bromo, for example. So that's a future wishes that it may happen. Next, present wishes. The second type or second way of expressing wishes in English is that using present wishes. And present wishes refers to wish or wishes that did not happen right now. Jadi untuk yang harapan sekarang, kalian berharap sesuatu itu terjadi sekarang, tetapi faktanya it doesn't, tetapi faktanya tidak terjadi. The rules you can see in the box, subject plus wishes, and then second subject and past tense. Bedanya dia menggunakan past tense, kalau yang tadi future menggunakan a future tense, ya. And there is a note here, were is used to express things that we wish to happen right now, but it actually didn't happen. Jadi kalian akan menggunakan to be were untuk mengekspresikan sesuatu atau harapan yang kalian harapkan sekarang ini terjadi, tetapi tidak terjadi. Let me give you example. I wish I had more money. Saya berharap saya punya banyak uang di sini. Artinya sekarang saya sedang tidak punya banyak uang di situ ya. I wish I had more money. If you notice I ditambah wish, kemudian I ditambah had. Had di situ adalah past tense ya. Jadi I wish I had more money. Past tense dari have ya. You want that to happen, but it is not happen right now. Tetapi tidak terjadi sekarang. Another example, Sarah wishes she knew how to drive a car. Jadi Sarah berharap dia bisa atau tahu bagaimana caranya menyetir mobil. Itu artinya bahwa sekarang Sarah tidak bisa menyetir mobil, tetapi dia berharap dia bisa nyetir mobil. Another example, we wish we were at the beach. Well, for the rainy season, I don't think we wish to be in the beach. Another example, I wish you were here. Kayak lagu ya, kayak lirik lagu. I wish you were here. Saya berharap kamu ada di sini. For example, you are feeling lonely right now and it is raining heavily. You are imagining that someone will be beside you and then talk to you and converse to you. I wish you were here. Saya berharap kamu ada di sini. Itu adalah harapan yang ingin kalian dapatkan sekarang, tetapi nyatanya tidak terjadi, tidak ada gitu ya. Alright, next one is past wishes. Past wishes refers to wish or wishes that is impossible to happen. Jadi past wishes itu merujuk pada harapan yang tidak mungkin terjadi. Untuk rule-nya, for the rule, it use had and also past tense. Kalau yang ini menggunakan past perfect tense, ya. For example, I wish the teacher had given me an A+. Saya berharap guru saya memberikan saya nilai A+. Faktanya, the teacher doesn't give you an A+. He or she may have given you C, for example. Jadi di sini kalian berharap bahwa sesuatu yang sudah terjadi itu, kalau di sini adalah harapan yang tidak mungkin terjadi. Jadi mungkin ini kejadiannya sudah lampau, jadi makanya harapan itu tidak mungkin terjadi. Another example, I wish I had remember my hat. Saya berharap saya ingat di mana saya meletakkan topi saya. Artinya kalian tidak ingat meletakkan topinya di mana, dan ini adalah kejadian yang sudah terjadi lampau, jadinya tidak mungkin terjadi lagi. Another example, if only he had studied harder, he would have passed the exam. Kalau saja dia belajar dengan rajin, dia pasti lulus exam. Nah, if you notice here, it means artinya dia itu gagal ujiannya karena dia tidak belajar dengan keras. If only he had studied harder, artinya he doesn't or he didn't study harder. So he have failed the exam. Jadi dia gagal ujiannya. Alright. So in this wish, past wishes, it refers to wish that is impossible to happen. Untuk yang past tense adalah untuk merujuk pada harapan yang tidak mungkin terjadi. Next one is another way of expressing wishes and also desire using I would or I would like to. Kalau ini sih lebih mudah karena kalian hanya menggunakan I would subject plus would like to plus present tense. And I would bisa kalian singkat menjadi I'd, for example, ya. This is the example. I would like to have a cup of hot chocolate. Saya mau a cup of hot chocolate. Saya mau secangkir coklat panas. Or I'd like to visit the Kaabah. Saya berharap bisa ke Kaabah, bisa ke Mekah, for example. This is another way of expressing wishes and also desires. I think every one of us has, we have wish and also desire. And our wish and also desire will be gradually improved or will gradually different from time to time. For example, when you were a child, you may want to be a teacher, but when you grow older, you may want to be a lawyer. So wishes and desire can change, yeah. All right. So your talks, you have a talks, especially for the first semester student of Bahasa Inggris. Your talks is to speak for about 2 to 5 minutes to talk about your wishes and also desire by answering the following question. This is just the example of how to answer the question. So there are 4 questions that you need to answer to make your speech. The first one is that what would you like to do next year? Apa yang ingin kalian lakukan tahun depan? For example, I want to study harder. I want to visit my friend in Yogyakarta, for example. Or I want to learn English more. I want to English Arabic more. Or I would like to study or live in pondok pesantren, for example, and etc. What would you like to do next year? Apa yang ingin kalian lakukan tahun depan, ya? Because it is already November and December, so it is time for you to make your plan for next year. Second question, what will you do after graduating from IAIN Purwokerto? Apa yang akan kalian lakukan setelah lulus dari IAIN Purwokerto? And then the third question, if an angel comes and promises you that he can grant you 3 wishes, what are your wishes? Apa harapan kalian, ya? And then last one, imagine you have sorry, here is not $1 billion but $100 billion, 100,000 dollars. What would you like to do? And then record your speech using a camera or your mobile phone, then upload your video in your YouTube account, and then submit the link in Google Classroom. You have 1 week to work on this task. If you have any question, drop your question in the comment, and I'm looking forward to see your video for expressing wishes and desire. Until next time, see you and bye bye.